Hola, Di, buenos días.
Buenos días.
El equipo ya ha logrado el objetivo principal, que es el ascenso, pero ¿cómo de importante consideras terminar con buena sensación la temporada?
Yeah, for me it's very important. It's the last home game, for the league, and also to finish the season good, to see how many points we get, and then of course it's like finished. And for that part we can go on to the next year, but. And then we have the 2 games in the week. It's also for me very important to see how we do in those games, especially in the end of the season. But I also understand now in the way how we are and how everything is going, it's sometimes also hard. But I'm very happy and pleased in how everybody's still working very hard. Everybody's doing their job. If it is, it's not only the players, also the people in and around the club. So everybody is very professional, and I'm very happy with that.
Faltan solo 3 partidos para finalizar la temporada. Tanto por nivel de juego, por intensidad, por profesionalidad de toda la plantilla, ¿qué nota le pones a falta de estos 3 partidos a toda la temporada?
I think it's for me how this group reacted from the start that I came. To me as a coach was very good. Of course, it's my job as a coach also to not impress the players, but like the staff and all the people around to get us one way. I think those things went fast with the help of the staff what I brought, but also with the help of the staff what was already here. They were very open to me, very helpful, and I think that first 10 weeks, I think it was for me like a big mark to go forward and to see how everybody was working. Because that is very important that they understand why we do those things and what we did. And of course, it's now easy to say, but then in the beginning, it's not so important. Of course, you need to win games. But if you feel that everybody's going one way, you know that during the season, you will get results. And I think there, for me, the first 10 till 12 weeks that I was here was very good for all the people around me. Because they were close to me, they were working with me, and with the new staff, and everybody went one way. And then, of course, I needed the big crowd, and that is the stadium and the supporters who were maybe a little bit like, oh, foreign coach, foreign people come in, they don't know the league, and it is all that sort of stuff. And I think that was the next step when we won them, with our home games, with the philosophy. I think then we made our big mark and we just went on for that.
No puede jugar Gonzalo en la portería, pues sí tiene tomada la decisión de quién jugará y por qué.
Brian will play. Brian, sí. Yeah.
Puede hablar un poco de Brian, que renovó el contrato, va a ser una apuesta del club para el futuro.
Sí, pero Brian did very well. I don't want to speak Spanish. It's maybe possible, but I'm not gonna do it next year. Nuevo año. Yeah, Brian did well in the cup games. For me, he's like the number 2. He's also a reason why Gonzalo made the next step. Of course, Carlos, the goalkeeper coach, did an amazing, fantastic job with Gonzalo, but also with Brian, and also Brian and Jacob. They also pushed Gonzalo, so to be a better goalkeeper. So and the group pushed Gonzalo, of course, in training. But I think Brian, he has a really good and a high level. The only thing now is that he just comes in and he needs to play a game, and then maybe if something happens, they all say, oh, he's not that. For me, he's very good. And I know for sure if we give Brian 5-6 games in a row, he will be very good for the team. That's why I have that confidence, and we have that confidence. And tomorrow he will start the game. And to come back, he's also so. And Jacob is one of the reasons why Gonzalo is doing so well, because they push each other in training. They see from each other how good they are. So that's very good. So I'm very confident.
Buenos días, Dick.
Buenos días.
Yo quería preguntarte, son 3 partidos los que va a jugar el Castellón en una semana. Teniendo en cuenta que mañana, más allá del récord de puntos y de acabar bien la temporada, no hay nada en juego, ¿vas a hacer descansar a algunos futbolistas pensando en ese doble compromiso contra el Deportivo?
No, I don't think yet of course we think on the Deportivo game, but all the suspensions, they come back. We look at our squad now, we looked at the training, we try to play, for me, as with the best possibility of players, and the best team tomorrow will play, and we will look at every game like this. So we look at some small injuries, we look at some small risk, we look at players who come back from suspension. So yeah, no, we will try to play tomorrow our best team because we just want to win the game. We want to go for that 3 points.
Sí, hola David, ¿qué tal?
Hola.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Bueno, yo le quiero preguntar, dentro del partido de mañana, como comentaba el compañero, bueno, está ese récord de puntos que entiendo que le motiva que puede llegar una victoria para hacerlo, y luego enfrente a un Atlético Sanluqueño que se está jugando la salvación. No sé por dónde van los tiros en cuanto al tipo de partido que espera, porque ellos van a venir aquí que sabiendo que con un empate se salvan, pero se la están jugando de alguna forma. Gracias.
I don't know. Maybe they play for 1 point. It's possible. We will play with all the risk for 3 points. That's what we do every game. So yeah, and we play at home. And I just want to finish the season with 3 points more. Nothing else, nothing less. I'm not going to look at the opponents. I'm not going to look at other teams, what they do. It's a league from 38 games. And in the end, you are in the league where you deserve to be, and not because of someone else, but because of yourself. So I just look at ourselves, and we just go for the 3 points.
Sí, si puede concretar algo más sobre las bajas altas, no sé si recupera algún jugador de los lesionados también.
Yes, Traoré is a little bit closer. I don't think that we're going to start him tomorrow. What we have more? Salba is not in. Calavera is not in. All the suspensions are back. Demi, Isra, they are a lot further. So, in the best possibility, they can start the game. But also, if I start with 2 or 3 players who I need to sub for sure, I don't want to do that. So I make a choice in that who's going to start. But one of the 2 is going to start for sure, and the other one probably comes in. This is how we try to manage everything, and then because we also want that the players don't get injured for the next season, and that they are the whole summer busy to get fit again. And of course there are still 2 other games coming also, so there is possibility enough for players to play minutes. With that, I think I had all the injuries for me. Because Brian was a little bit injured, but is now fit, so he can start.
No sé si Dick te has sentado ya, aunque es un poco pronto, pero te has sentado ya con Ramón, con Bob, para planificar algo de cara a la próxima temporada, algo del mercado de fichajes altas, bajas, etc.
Yeah, we talk about the possibilities. We talk about everything. They already work a lot behind the scenes. I'm very busy still with the team also, to try to win the games. In the end, I talk a lot with the staff. I talk a lot with them. So yeah, of course we are busy with it. We just need time. We need to be smart. We need to look at all the small and big details about money. So it's going to be a big challenge next year. We also know that, but we also saw the history. If Castellón got promoted a year later, they were down, I think. You see this year with all the teams who got promoted, they have problems in the league during the season. So yeah, but I'm very confident. I believe in the players what we already have. I believe in myself and in the staff, and I think in the club. So I think we need to make the best of possible squad for next year, and we need to fight for everything. First of all, to stay in the league. Second of all, to do good, and third of all, maybe to surprise. So you never know. But in the end of the day, we only can say that I think when we really have the fixed squad, when we are starting in pre-season, when we lose all the pre-season games, because for me, no, I want to win them always, but and to stay like calm and normal and to work like what I already said, like how important it is to work with each other, to stay behind each other, to help each other the whole season, and then it's also like 42 games, it's even more. So it's going to be very important how we build a squad, a team who dies for each other. So to give us like a good stability team club for the future also, because that's an important thing to stay in the league, to make the next step in the future for the club.
Sí, una última. Yo quería preguntarle a Vic sobre, bueno, pues dentro de los jugadores que llegaron en el mercado invernal, un poco a falta de lo que queda de temporada, que hiciera un balance. Sobre todo, por ejemplo, en el caso de Douglas, que ha hecho 4 goles, es importante, de menos a más, un poco cómo lo valora.
No, I think there was a lot of critics about players what we let go. I think this is an important thing, that people need to stay quiet sometimes to give their opinion and to just let us do our work and to show that what the club did and what Bob and Ramon did about Douglas and that sort of stuff, that they are future players. I think they did well because it's not easy to come into the season. There were also reasons why other players wanted to go. That's not only by us, but it's about an honest conversation what you have with a player to plan his future and our future. So that's why we also brought new players in. I think Lotin makes a good development, but needs to learn also a lot. Douglas, he did very well. It's not easy to come from the league where he comes from to come in this league. What is a big difference? And now, who came more? I don't even know anymore. Nikita. He came from a situation where he was not playing a lot, from the second league, from Liga 2. So all these players, they just needed to adjust, and now they have like a more fair new year probably to adjust to the things what we want and ask from them. And I'm very pleased with the way how they did, because it's not easy to come during the season and to help a team what is in first place to create your own situation in like a fixed group. But I was pleased with it, and I think they showed what they are capable of and what they can do in the future for us. Yeah, and for Lars it was difficult because of his injury. So it's a totally different situation. But it's difficult to judge him. So if you get injured after 2-3 weeks on your back and you need an operation and you're out for that long, and you come back now, so it's difficult. But he's working hard, and we need to see how that is going the next couple of 8-9 days.